Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great December and you have a great Christmas and New Year's. Been looking over the PlayStation end of the year deals on the PlayStation Store and came across a lot of games under $5 that I thought people would be interested in. I'm at 50 games right now and between halfway to 3/4 of the way through, so I'll be putting this through a string of broadcasts in the next week or two. Now, you don't have to be a PlayStation Plus member to get them for under $5, the games that I talk about, but being a PlayStation Plus member may make them even cheaper still, so keep that in mind. Tried to find different genres, so hopefully I've got a little something for everybody. Now, the videos that I do here, in the descriptions, if you click there, you will find all the games that I talk about in order by name, genre type, and the time I talk about them. So you can just quickly hit the genre type you're interested in, and you don't have to hear me right along, because these videos are somewhat long. And that's a quick way to kind of breeze through it. Now, I've got some other $5 game broadcasts from the last couple of months on my channel. I'd recommend looking at those because I've noticed some games that I did on those broadcasts a couple of months ago in this end of the year deals section for the same price as they were when I talked about them months prior. So be a great time to pick those up. Now, it says December 20th, but the games that I talk about will end on December 21st, 2:59 a.m. But don't wait until then to get them for the under $5 price tag. Seems like I've noticed since I've started these videos that I get myself into trouble a little bit because I keep adding games to my cart after I research and talk about them. So it's like, ooh, I want that. And then you get that message when you click one more game to add to your cart. Your cart is full. It must be purchased before any more can be added. So seems like I'm turning into my own worst enemy with these broadcasts from the last couple of months. But anyway, let's just jump right in, shall we? End of the year deals, save up to 75%, click there, and to the side, sort by, low to high, will give you the cheapest games on here first. We're going to scroll down just a tad. This first one, Biolab Wars, is on sale for 19 cents. It is an action platformer. I just found 6 critic reviews for this, but they totaled 73 on average. OpenCritic and Megacritic didn't really give me a lot to work with, so I sometimes, when I strike out there, I have to individually find reviews and average them up on my own. Now, obviously, you will see Contra's influence in this game. You have 3 playable characters, 7 stages with 3 levels each. So compared to the original 8 stages of Contra, I thought that was pretty good. 4 different weapon types, mains plus sides. Most people clocked into 2 hours. And that was a lot of people's gripe, was how short it was, but considering the 19 cents price tag, I don't think you can go wrong there. And you get to play as a purple dog, so... Now, this game is rated E for everybody. Now, parents, I will be doing a lot of rated E games in this series of broadcasts, so this is a good time to get some ideas on some holiday presents for your kids. You can watch these string of broadcasts and be working on a holiday Christmas bundle. And you can tell them that you paid a fortune for it when you really just paid under $5 for each game. So you're welcome. Now, the next one, Binarystar Infinity. This game is on sale for 49 cents. It is a space shooter. Out of the 11 critic reviews I found, this averaged into a 71, so average or mixed reviews. 1 to 2 players. 2 players can be on the screen via shared split screen. 8 missions, 8 bosses. There's also a friendly fire option with co-op play. Now, there's also an unlockable survival and boss rush modes. Read that a lot of people enjoyed the music. Has horizontal or vertical scrolling modes, so you can go across like they're doing here, or go up and down. Mains and sides, you're looking at 2 hours. Now, for people that are interested in this type of game, there was another one called Aces of Luftwaffe that was also under $1. Scored a little bit lower, so that's why Binarystar got put on here instead. But check that one out if you're interested in these type of games. Now, Binarystar is rated E for everybody. Now, the next one is Dungeontop Spell Sword Cards. PlayStation Plus members, it is 67 cents. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is 97 cents. This was another one that I struck out on with Megacritic and OpenCritic. So out of the 6 sites that I got, it gave me an 84. It's considered a card RPG / strategy game. If you're a fan of games like Slay the Spire or Magic the Gathering, then this should be in your wheelhouse. Shops will upgrade your cards on the way through your adventure. Adventuring in the dungeons will enable you to level up your main hero. Your main hero you can set up by cunning, speed, or power. So you have 3 different avenues you can pursue there. Weapons, artifacts, and talents also await you in the dungeons. Whoa, that purple guy looks, purple squid looks like that Baldur's Gate. What are they called? Mind Flayers. Yeah, that's right. Although I did kind of like squid, but you know, I guess we got to be politically correct here. Mains plus sides, you're looking at 10 hours roughly for this game. This game is rated E for everybody. So there's one of the shops that you can use. There's the squid. Alright, and that is Dungeontop. For 67 and 97 cents, I thought that game looked pretty good. Now, this one on down, Unit 4. For PlayStation Plus members, it is 74 cents. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is $1.49. It is a shooting platformer. Out of 10 critic reviews, it averaged a 73. Now, what's the first thing you think about when you see this guy jump like that? I mean, it says it in the name. Mega Jump. Mega Man! If you didn't get that right, there's no hope for you. Now, out of 10 critic reviews, this averaged a 73, so mixed or average. This 1 to 4 player co-op, each character has different skills, as you saw. If you play as one player, there's a swapping mechanic that you can use. So you can mix up the abilities to reach hard-to-reach areas. Now, and a lot of people said there was a learning curve, but it was rather small. Mains plus sides, you're looking at like 4 to 5 hours here. And this game is rated E for everybody. So, parents, this is another one to add to the holiday game stocking. Now, this next one, Hidden Paws Mystery. For PlayStation Plus members, it is 79 cents. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is $1.59. An adventure, puzzle / casual game. I only found 2 reviews on this, but they were both generally positive, and I thought this game would appeal to the non-combat crowd. And us hardcore gamers all need something low-key every once in a while too. So, I guess you could call this a Where's Waldo for cat lovers. Single player, over 20 handcrafted islands, all 3D, with over 100 cats to find. Mains plus sides, you're looking at like 3 hours here. This is a good one to add. I like this one because it's a 3D Where's Waldo type of game, whereas just most other ones you're just picking them off of a 2D screen. But this one's a lot more interactive. Opening windows, cutting shrubbery to find them. So this really struck a chord with me. So, and like even for non-PlayStation Plus members, you're going to be paying under $2 for this. And it'd be something to play to take a break from like a very mind-taxing game. Now this one, The Cat in the Coop. For PlayStation Plus members, this game is 89 cents. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is 99 cents. Found three critic reviews for this, but they were 9 out of 10s. Consider this a learning/adventure/puzzle game. You play as the cat of the first democratically elected Prime Minister of Iran, and this involves his downfall through a CIA and MI6 engineered coup during the 1950s. So this is based on actual history. As the player, you play as the cat, trying to coax him back from this ordeal. Now this game, like, you get an idea about the history between US and Iran. It's basically knowing when people's democracy is being threatened. A lot of reviewers like the soundtrack in this game. Mains plus sides you're looking at under an hour. Now this one's is shorter and not as many reviews would lead me not to post this one, but the historical aspect is something I don't encounter much when I'm doing research here in these $5 games. So, and I'm not going to find an Assassin's Creed game for under $5, at least not right now. So, I got to work with what I got here. But I thought the historical aspect was a nice touch, so that's why I wanted to do this one. Show off a few more pictures there. Now, the next one, right next to it, 10 Second Ninja. It is on sale for 99 cents. An action platformer. You play a ninja who must destroy robots at a fast and intense pace. And you have 10 seconds per screen to pull it off. This game got generally positive scores. Metacritic, it got generally positive on PlayStation and Xbox. On Metacritic, it got a 77 based on 8 critic review sites. You can definitely see some Super Meat Boy influence here. There is an unlockable hint mode for the trickier levels, which is about, I think there's about 100 levels total, roundabout. So, there is hidden mini games. Oh, professing his love to a computer. Alright. There is hidden mini games in here. Mains plus sides, you're looking at like 2 to 3 hours, roughly. And, this game is rated T for teen. Ooh, I did not need to see that. Well, I guess you found out why it was rated T for teen. Naked men wearing, hats will do that. Why did I have to look up at that particular moment? But anyway, there is 10 Second Ninja. Now, this one, Bridge Constructor Walking Dead, is on sale for PlayStation Plus members for 99 cents. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is $1.99. Strategies, physics, puzzle game. Mixed or average reviews here on OpenCritic. I'm sorry, it got a 75 out of 13 critic reviews. This is a trial and error game, so you are going to die some. Walking Dead people will create bridges and lethal traps. Will be some movable objects and explosives to lure the walkers in. Mains plus sides, you're looking at 11 hours. If you get past the fact that you didn't see many Walking Dead people build bridges in the show, You should have fun here. But I wouldn't, if you're going to buy this strictly for the Walking Dead aspect, you're probably going to be disappointed. I would buy it more for the bridge and puzzle aspect. Now, this game is rated T for Team. Now, there's 3 other Bridge Constructor games in this list for under $5. The best one of those 3 was Bridge Constructor Portal, which scored a 76 on OpenCritic out of 52 critic reviews. Now, that one for PlayStation Plus members is $1.49. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is $2.99. Now, Goetia, hope I'm saying that right, is on sale for 99 cents. Isn't an adventure puzzle game. Mixed or average reviews here. OpenCritic, it got a 78 out of 10 critic reviews. Megacritic, it got a 79 from one console review. Saw a lot of 3 out of 5 and 7 out of 10s. Adventure Gamers gave it a 3.6 out of 5. You're the ghost of a young lady who's been risen from the grave, who gets forced into uncovering her family's history of mysticism and experiments. As you can see, it's a 2D world, and you have over 90 rooms to explore. And as you can see, you're not just confined to a house. You have a lot. You actually have a wide room of breadth for exploration. You have woods. You have a cave, ruins, and an abandoned village even. So, mains plus sides, most people clock this at like 7 to 8 hours. The trailer will say something different, but how long to beat has not let me down in the past, so I'm sticking with 7 to 8 hours. Now, you have the power of possession to use objects in the world, so that will come in handy. And I think it just demonstrated that prior, right before, no, right here, yeah. So you can kind of see that in action there. Now, this game is rated T for Team. Alright. Now, the one right below it, Hot Shot Racing, Big Boss Bundle. It's on sale for 99 cents. I'm finally glad to find a good reviewed racing game under $5 other than Need for Speed titles. I was beginning to wonder if they existed at all. GameStop gave this a 4 out of 5. IGN 7 out of 10. Megacritic for the PS4, this got a 77 from 10 critic reviews. OpenCritic, it got a 75 out of 47 critic reviews. Now there is a 4-player split screen, or an 8-player online mode, or a single-player mode. Now this Big Boss Bundle comes with new DLC, a barrel barrage mode, which combines breakneck speeds with explosive, right on cue, explosive barrels. The boss level Grand Prix includes 4 new high-speed circuits. Completionists clock this at like an hour and 30 minutes. But with online play, the enjoyment's going to last a good while. This game is rated E for everybody, so get ready. It's time to get back on the track, people. And that is Hot Shot Racing. Mousecraft, this game is on sale for 99 cents. Casual strategy puzzle game. Got mixed or average reviews on Megacritic. It got 3 mixed or average reviews, a 68, 72, and a 72, and 1 generally positive for an 82. OpenCritic, it got a 75 from 31 critic reviews. Now, if you've been a PlayStation Plus member since July 2015, this will already be in your library. if you've been adding games frequently during that time. This is a single-player game. You guide mice to their never-ending quest for cheese. As you can see, stacking blocks Tetris style in order for them to get to their goal. Now there's different types of blocks that you can use here, like electric blocks for destroying enemies and explosive ones for clearing paths. You have 80 levels across 5 locales. Now, one thing I like about this is you can freeze the game or speed things up for a bigger challenge. So, it depends on what kind of play style you want there. Mains plus sides, this got clocked at like 8 to 9 hours. Now, right on cue. Built-in level editor to build your own levels, and you're kind of seeing that in action right here. And this game is rated E for everybody, so this is another one parents can add to their kids' Christmas list. And that is that one. Now this next one, Stikbold, a Dodgeball Adventure. On sale for 99 cents. It is a sports game. Out of the 11 critic sites I found, this got an average of 78. On Megacritic, it got a 75 for the PS4 out of 15 critic reviews. 1 to 4 players through local co-op. Lots of different dodgeball areas to keep things interesting. If you get knocked out, you can still contribute by attacking your attackee who kicked you out from the sidelines. So a great way to get back at them. As you can see, it's 70s inspired. Later updates added 4 minigames for variety. Seems like a few that gave this a bad review was for the lack of online multiplayer. But if you have a buddy or two, you can get a group together, this would be a good party game to play, I think. This game is rated E for everybody. Now this one, Gunkid 99 for PlayStation Plus members, it is $1.04. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is $1.74. An action platformer. Got a 7.6 out of 10. It got a 76 out of 7 critic reviews on OpenCritic. You can double jump, wall jump, and dodge roll around, and you have 25 different weapons, from boomerangs and melee to pistol and beam weapons, as you can see there. And there's the boomerang in action. 30 different abilities, like the protection shield. 30 stages. Main plus sides, 20 to 25 hours. A lot of people said this is very challenging. It is single player, and it is rated E for everybody. There's the protection shield in action there. But this game looked really good. And for $1, I'll probably wind up getting it. See, I told you, I have a problem. Like I said, my cart is full of games right now, and I want to add more to it. I'm sure there's a Video Games Anonymous that I need to visit. Now this one, The Choice of Life, Middle Ages, is on sale for $1.24. I consider this an adventure / card / simulation game. I was only able to find 5 critic reviews, but I did get a 78, which is generally positive. Your story is set in the Middle Ages in a medieval kingdom. So the game begins when you start walking as a baby at birth to looking for work all grown up. So you basically go through the cycle of life. So that's why I classify this as a simulation game, even though I think most sites did not. Now, as you can see, you have a health bar at the top, which can increase or decrease depending on your actions. Obviously, if you pull a horse by the tail, it's going to cause it to decrease. But your actions will affect the kingdom as well. Mains plus sides, this game got about 2 hours, but new paths open after playing through. So there is some replayability here. This game is rated E for everybody, but this type of game you don't see. So I thought it was unique enough to, and as you can see, it is in my card. This is definitely one I will buy, just because I love stuff that's different like this. A card/simulation game. I mean, you just don't see that. Now, let's see. This one, next one. A Building Full of Cats. For PlayStation Plus members, it is $1.49. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is $2.09. A casual puzzle game. 6 critic reviews. I found this got an average of an 81. Now, most people are thinking, man, this guy's a cat lover to have so many cat games in his broadcast. And I am, but there is a weird number of cat games on this end of the year's list. It's bizarre. Hopefully dog lovers aren't offended. But anyway, this is a single player game. Have over 300 cats to find in a 6th floor house. There's also 50 hidden cats in addition. Mains plus sides, you're looking at like 1 to 2 hours. And this game is rated E for everybody. Now, there's also a castle full of cats in this area that is on sale for $1.99 for PlayStation Plus members. For non-PlayStation Plus members, it is $2.79. And the number of cats that you find in that one is actually doubled. So that one would probably be a better price tag for you, especially since the number that you find increases by 2. So you may want to check that one out as well. And that does it for this list. Now I will be doing a string of broadcasts for the end of the year deals, so be sure to look for future ones in the next week or two. And there's a lot of other deals in this list that past $5, so I recommend looking at those. And if I saved you some money on a game, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next broadcast.